Okay, friends, it is Inkvent day. This is the Diamine Inkvent calendar for 2022. And I'm anxious, December 1st, I'm anxious to get into box number 1 or door number 1 right here. But before we start, I'm going to work on setting up this as my Inkvent swatch book. I had debated for so long whether I was just going to add the swatches on the samples to the back of my current swatch book or have something separate, and I decided on doing something fun and having something separate. So this is a pocket size little Tomoe River paper from Paper Penguin Co. on Etsy. And let's get this open and I'll show you what plans we have for that. Of course, I have my ink stamps block and stamp pad there to show you. But first, let me show you what I'll be pulling my Christmas decorations from. This is a little Merry Christmas tin that I've had set up for several years. I got this idea from Robin from Talks from the Heart. I kind of just put my Christmas washies and stickers and ephemera in a separate box so they're not mixed in with my other stickers that I have to go through and find them during the Christmas season. So this box was just something from Hobby Lobby, and so it has a collection of stickers. Of course, you can get them on clearance. Some paper. This was a gift bag and I just saved it for some ephemera, some cards, more stickers, more stickers, more stickers, some Christmas songs, ephemera, some cutouts, and this was a previous Advent journal that I had worked on. Some more ephemera, sticker book, some paper. Oh my goodness, dogs are playing because I'm in here talking. Just a collection of stickers and ephemera for the Christmas season. So there we go. And all my Christmas items have been stored together and I don't have to go looking for them. Some Christmas washi. So we'll be using some items from this tin. I'm going to pull out what I want to use to decorate the front cover of my journal, and we'll be back. Okay, so I've chosen a few pieces laid out for the front cover. I may add some to the back cover later, but I'm anxious to get into my inks and I want to get going here. So I'm not sure what glue I'm going to use yet. We're going to try out the Zig 2-way glue, and I also have the Elmer's Craft Bond. This is a glue pen, like a ballpoint pen, and then I have repositional and permanent extra strength glue sticks along with my stamp. I'm going to get started here, and while we have some chat time, we can talk about the crazy weather in Texas. Oh, okay. Colby wants to know who I'm talking to. Hello, Colby. Crazy weather in Texas. Yesterday, we had temps at DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, measured at 81 degrees, and then today's high is about 51. So overnight 24-hour period our temps drop like that, and then we have 2 days in the 50s, and then tomorrow back in the 70s, and then the 50s, and then the 70s. We have quite the roller coaster going on here. So I don't remember. Yes, I do. These are cutouts that were from a scrapbook page, and I just cut out some for labels previously, and so I have a selection here on my table, and I forgot that I'd also cut tabs from the scratchbook paper. I'm not sure if I'm going to need tabs, but I set some out just in case. And there we go. These are the ones I've chosen to go on here. 25th, I chose that just because we have the 25 days on the Inkvent calendar, and I think we're going to do this and then stamp here. I'm going to stamp first so I see the size that my bottle needs, and I chose the bottle with the little ribbon on it because we're doing like gifts every day. Gifts, gifts, gifts. I'm excited about this. It's my first Diamine Inkvent set for the 2022, the first one I purchased. And this is just going to remind me that this is my ink journal. Now let's see how this and this fits along. Okay. So that glue seemed to work very well. I think I'll use it again. I wasn't sure, but performed satisfactorily. This is something that I did order from Amazon, and they do sell them at Michael's. It's just like a felt tip pen. And when you first get it, it's kind of like the Posca markers. You just have to push down on it to get the glue flowing when you first start using it. Oh, let's do this real quick. I'm not sure what you... Okay, yeah, check my frame, see what you can see going on here. So that worked very well. And I have some other little decor stickers I'm gonna splash around. I'm making this seem very difficult, right? So, talking about the crazy weather in Texas, it is cloudy, and as I was driving home from work, it was sprinkling. The wind makes it cold, about 50 degrees right now, but it'll cool off quickly. These are just leftover remnants. I'm not sure. They're probably from Hobby Lobby. This, yeah, 2016 Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to try to clean off the last pieces of this and be done with it. This will go somewhere else. All right. So I have more, I counted, I have more than 25 pages in here, and I kind of sad. I forgot this was dot, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and swatch my inks. I'm going to leave this for like index, and then I'm going to go ahead and swatch my ink starting here on page 1 with day 1. But let's get an ink sticker here. You know, I don't even really need the ink bottle sticker because I'm just going to swatch the ink on the page, but it just adds a fun element. So, and this will be the only video that I have the extra minutes included for the decorations on here. And then later I can add some washi for decor as well. We'll see what happens with that. All right. So ready for, let's move this away and get ready for Inkvent door number 1. Okay, guys, I ordered this in July, and when it first came out, a pre-order from Atlas Stationers, and it came in October, the middle of October. So I've had it in my home for 6 weeks already, and I've been anxious for so many months. You cannot imagine how I've had to like contain myself. Ooh, okay, it's blue. It looks pearlescent. And it's called Bliss. Cute. I believe these sizes are 5mm bottles. I'll double check that. And yes, that's not ink on my thumb. That's acrylic paint. So it's been there for a couple days. I think I need to take my little clear nail polish off to get rid of it because it just will not go away. 12mm bottles, excuse me. And then the largest is 30. So, wow, that holds a lot more ink than I anticipated. All right, let's get into this. I need some help from my blade. Forgot what I was saying about the crazy weather, but that's okay. Busy day at work. Like busy days, because they tend to go by quickly. It's just the busy ones tend to have a lot of changes involved in them. So we're gonna use some Bliss on page number 1. Oh my, that's pretty. And I'm just using the silicone swab that I have here so I can clean it quickly instead of the paintbrush. I'm going to put a little bit in the, oh my, that's so pretty. Now, I do not need another teal, but I do not mind having this teal. It is gorgeous. So that's just going to be the ink bottle, and I'm going to swatch a good dose of the ink here. And this is Diamine Inkvent 2022, day 1. We'll do some writing sample. I'm going to let that, rinse that and let that dry. Got my towel on the wrong side of the table. Okay, close my bottle quickly while I get my other items because I know what happens. So I'm ready to use my dip pen on this, but I do want to show you that I've always used this. This is a Moonman glass dip pen, and lately I've noticed it being a little scratchy on the end, so I've been wanting to order a new dip pen for my samples. By the way, I'm going to have a video on trying to work on some of that scratchiness because I got an idea. But I want to use my new, it's Aero Utsushi, and this is a fine nib. When I first discovered them, I was on the waiting list at Jet Pens. So they emailed me when they became available, and I went and got 2 sizes on the nib. I've not yet tried either of them, so today we're going to work on this one. It's very lightweight acrylic with just a metal nib. It's a lot lighter than the glass nib, and I'm hoping for some fabulous performance here. All right, so I did close that bottle because when I have open bottles, I don't trust myself. And I allowed this to dry a bit. It's gorgeous. I thought it, when I first saw it wrapped in plastic, I thought it was a shimmer ink, but it's just a gorgeous sheening ink. And I want to turn it and see how well we did here. Oh my, it bled through. Okay, that's nice to know. So next time I need to put a paper or a paper towel underneath. So I'll skip a page there, but not to worry because I have plenty of pages. I did apply a heavy dose of ink there because I wanted to see all the color properties. I'll have to do a chromatography sheet as well and add it to the book. But I do see that I need to get closer so we can see better. Oh no, clean up on aisle 4. Oh my. So that's why I capped my bottles. I just readjusted my camera, which is my phone, and it was right in the view of the bottle, and I just tipped it over. So clean up. Here we go. All right, the name of this ink is called Bliss. And this, I am using the fine nib. And this is day number 1. All right, let's do a little bit of showing some more of the shading, or not, as it would appear in the fine lines from a nib. So there we go. And here we have, okay, close this up quickly. Here we have Inkvent day number 1, Bliss. All right, thank you for spending some of your precious moments with me. I'm just going to add a little sticker down here to decorate the page and probably get some more deco going. Here's Bliss, day number 1 of 2022 Diamine Inkvent. Thank you for spending some of your precious moments with me. You have a blessed day. See you tomorrow.